Hi, welcome back to blog stampwithelaine.com. Today I have a very exciting new tool to show you that's new to Stampin' Up, and it's the Envelop board punch. Now just let me explain about the mechanics of the board. The actual punch itself is in the middle. So this is the punch that punches a notch for your envelope, and there's a corner rounder at the top. Your ruler is to the left, and this is both in imperial and metric. And on the right underside of the board there is a compartment for you to store your scoring tool. Written on the board are the instructions. So on the left hand column you will find that's the card size, in the middle column is the paper size, and on this column it's the score line. So there are 66 different connotations in all, and so let's get started. We're going to be making this 3 by 3 one, so I need a paper size 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I need to score at 2 5/8. So I put my card stock at 2 5/8 up here, and the first thing I do is punch. Then I follow the groove and score down. There's only one measurement, and the rest is just a process of rotating your cardstock anti-clockwise, finding the previous score line you scored and butting it up to this mark here, this arrow here. And you do the same, you score, find the groove and score, rotate, oops, must punch, must remember to punch, rotate anti-clockwise, find the score line again, punch, score, find the score line, punch, and score. So there you have it. Then all you have to do is bring the sides in together, and there you go. So you can use glue dots or your trusty Tombow. And then if you use a two-way glue pen, on there and just leave it to dry, then it will sort of act like a post-it note. It will stick down, and then of course you after you've glued it, then you can pop it in the top to round off the corner. There's the corner rounded. And now that the glue's dry, you can stick down the envelope. So there's a little bit of sticky there to seal it, but you can still open it up again. And here's one done with a 5 3.5 by 4.5 card, but that's really more the American size. And for the odd card, I guess, you know, us Brits can adapt. So that's the card. I've rounded the corner off there, but if you don't wish to have that, you can actually cut that bit off so that it's square. Now you can make what they call a file folder card with the envelope punch board as well. So in order to do that, you need just a ordinary A4 card, piece of cardstock, which I've cut in half. And in order to create this uneven edge, you need to chop off, say, a 1/2 inch off the front of the card so that it is uneven. Next thing I need to do is adhere some DSP onto the card. I've already done the front, and now I'm going to do the back. Just trim off the excess there. I've already trimmed and created my tab here. So what you do is you flip the card over so that you can create the tab on the opposite side. So same principle, you butt up the card to the left of the punch, the metal bit there, and punch, and that will create your notch again. So I had my previous tab at 2 3/4 inches, so I shall punch that again to create the second notch. Then you need to work out which bit you're going to cut and discard. So the straight bit without the tab, that's the bit with the tab, that's the bit without. So line that groove, the base of the groove there, with the groove on your trimmer. Okay, and then it's this side you want to cut, the straight edge. So again, you line it up with the groove and cut it upwards. Whoops, haven't gone far enough. And there you have your file folder. At this stage, you can either put a piece of sticky strip along there to seal the edges, or you can just simply tie a ribbon round it to hold it together, and I think I'll go for that option. Again, I wasn't happy with the previous one. I leave my ribbon on the roll. I've gone left over right, and then tuck that in, anchor it, and just pull from this side. and trim the edges off. Next I'll stamp this ornament from the Best of Christmas stamp set, Old Olive. And the sentiment is from Christmas Messages, and it's this one, wishing you a Christmas cheer and a Happy New Year. Make sure it's the right way up. Then I'll use the ornament punch to punch this out. And I'll use my chalk top framelits, this one here, to sandwich it in between my magnetic plate, run it through the Big Shot. All the edges. I think it needs another Christmas ornament, so I've stamped another one. Punch that out too. And now I'm ready to embellish the card. So I've got dimensionals on the back there, and on the back here. And there you have a pocket for a gift card that you can stick in there. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. The other one, and this one has an extra tab on it, and I'll do that in another tutorial. Thanks for watching, and pop back for more inspiration and my countdown to Christmas for next week.